Connection terminated.
Hello again, Elizabeth. I heard you wanted me to explain Story of Undertale to you. I'll try my best. You see, the human child, he had fallen from the light, and he decided to make the choice if they should talk or should they fight. And so, the child had simply chosen monster genocide, because this was their Undertale. Long before he ended up falling through a cave on Mount Ibat, and then he faced an evil talking flower in a pot. The flower explained the plot to the fallen child. He had explained that he wanted him dead and for him to rot. Luckily, Toriel had saved him and took him to her home, and she hooked up Frisk with a brand new monster phone. Unfortunately, she had to leave Frisk alone, but he ended up escaping and he had met some bones. But soon the child had a self-contemplation. Should he be a pacifist, or should he use his fists? He was feeling evil, so he decided to kill them all. One said he was homicidal, and that he had a taste. He wanted to wipe out the entire monster race. He had no patience, and he had no resolve. He would commit a violent slaughter and said to himself, "Screw the dialogue." He would slaughter Undyne. He would waste who he'd choose. With all this growing amount of XP, there was no way he would lose. Some of his witnesses would even watch him move, and he would never stop because he was feeling rude. Asgore was shaking as he heard Frisk approach, because he had already slaughtered Sans, and had squashed his bro like a roach. And it seemed he was being led by some being to do all of this. A different child named Kara was his coach, and of course it was all these monsters they decided to poach. He used a burnt pan, toy knife, and used a stick to take the monsters' lives. Some even saw him using a tough glove and ballet shoes, and one of their epic fights was featured on front page news. Before death, King Asgore wanted to collect human souls. 7 of them. 7 was his ultimate goal. Finally, when Frisk's journey was over, he opened the door to humanity's realm before Asgore could start a new war. And like that, he vanished from the underground before you could even say, "Humans overwhelm."